Streaming. Go over here. There we go. Something's happening now. Come on, let's get some video. You show me some video? Come on, baby! Yeah! Alright, good. We're live.
It's muted, isn't it?
Who's muted?
Oh, I'll go back up to it.
Hello? Hello, hello?
Well, you're not going to know.
Hello?
Excellent connection, but go over the picture.
Excellent. Excellent. Where?
Go over
Stream
the,
setting?
no, the picture. Go up. Yeah.
This?
See, isn't the mic unmute? Oh, no, you don't want to hear it on the TV.
I don't want to hear it.
All right, fine.
I think we're good.
Fine.
Can you go onto our live stream on your phone?
No, I can't.
Why not?
My phone sucks.
Hello?
Go on your phone.
How do we get the stream?
I don't know. You go to YouTube. I don't...
Alright, but then we need to see if our audio's there. I mean, we're not wasting any time. I mean, nobody's watching right now.
Literally, nobody.
Well, it's okay.
Not even me.
We're not making it for now.
I'm not watching it.
We're making it for the world forever.
I hate the delay.
We're not making it for now. I'm not watching it. We're making it for the world forever. It's working.
I hate the delay.
This is live on YouTube. Anybody can watch this. We need to turn down something. Alright, let's see if... This is going out to the whole
but there's
world.
like 4 things happening now.
Oh, so maybe it's okay. Oh, baby, we're live. It just heard you say that.
Yes.
Okay, look.
And it sounded good.
Did, because it's grabbing off you, it's grabbing off me.
Are you there?
You in?
Yeah.
Are we here?
Where's the camera? Yes.
Alright, let's give it to him. Damn it.
Oh, dear God.
Damn it. Comic book dad.
That's not me.
The movie man.
Oh, there you go.
Look, first and foremost, I'm taller than he is. It's just a chair thing.
Yeah, and I weigh 12 pounds, but the camera adds a lot of weight. Clearly.
We'd like to say thank you for tuning in. Remember, it's not about now, it's about the future.
I don't think that's what we're... Days of Future Past?
We're going to title it
something... Comic books! Boom!
We're going to title it something ridiculous, and then people are going to watch.
That's how you get them. You sucker them in.
For all you people who don't know who we are, I'm the comic book dad.
Do you have a real name?
I'm Josh. That's the movie man.
I am Andrew.
We've been on a long hiatus.
COVID. Thank you very much.
Yeah, COVID killed the show.
Killed everything.
Yeah, we got crazy into it. We used to get in fisticuffs and stuff, and people were angry.
Yes, and now I can't reach my beer because it's over here and I have a microphone.
Get your beer. If you don't have a beer, grab a beer with us.
Oh, God.
This is not a sponsored show, but I'm drinking 6 Points. Meltdown if anybody cares.
Beer again. He's going to tell us what beer he's drinking.
Let's get right into it. Let's blow the internet up right now. Not literally.
Spoilers?
Figuratively.
We want no spoilers. It's a spoiler-free zone.
This is called The Comic Book Dad and the Movie Man on the Uncouth Network.
I speak about movies, clearly.
This is on the Uncouth Network, so we must live by that. How do you feel right now? He has his own microphone. I don't need to go, wee!
Hold on. Move. Sit up. There.
This is how I should sit.
Yes, my mic's fine now.
All right, listen to me. How do you feel? I'll throw this over to you.
Okay, I'm not going to look at you too much, because...
All right, you look at me, I'll look at you. Let's keep it natural.
Okay.
Hey, guy.
That's all natural.
All right, here we go. How do you feel about gay Superman?
It's not Clark Kent.
Which I'm good. That's where it's okay.
That's perfectly fine to me. The world we live in, what year are we in? 2021, I think?
Double Deuce is coming soon.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, inclusivity of everything. It's not Clark Kent. My Superman from 1930 is not bisexual or gay.
It's not our grandmom Superman.
It's nobody's Superman. It's the new one for 2021, this generation.
So that makes sense.
I have nothing against it because of that. If it was Clark Kent,
I would have problems.
Then the world would have burned.
I would have problems as well.
Yes, but it's their kid or something, and Again, I'm not going to read the comics. I haven't read a comic book of Superman, who's my favorite character in a long time.
Right, so you're not protesting.
No, I'm not. I'm not anti that at all. I couldn't care any less. Let them do what they want to do. Marvel didn't do anything with any bisexual characters.
Batwings and stuff.
Well, it wasn't Nightwing gay.
Love is love, guys. Love is love.
Love is love. Thank you for that.
There you go.
Love is love.
The Peanut Gallery.
We both say that it's good. That
it is perfectly fine. I'm good with it. So
let me ask you a question. Do you think they're doing it just to sell some comic books?
Yes.
Do you have a problem in that regard?
Well, you have to stay relevant. If you just keep putting out Superman books, 5 people buy a comic book anymore.
But is being
you're going to create hype.
Bisexual Superman more relevant today than it was?
Yes. Nowadays, that's pandering to a crowd. Which, again, nothing wrong with that.
We need a comment below.
You do what you want to do.
I want to hear the gay reaction. From gay people, I want to hear the reaction. Are you people happy to have a Superman that represents you? Do you care? It's a good question. I have a question. I'm not gay, you're not gay, so I can't ask you.
You're using old terminology, Josh.
LBGs. I just want some comments below if the gay Superman is happy and it's made you happy. Did you hear what Dean Clark's thing or whatever? Dean Cain.
Dean Cain.
Dean Cain. I'm going to preface this. Not preface. I don't know what he said
He didn't preface anything.
I don't know what he said exactly. But he said it would have made more sense if they made like a gay Iranian that was trying to you do some, social justice issues, bringing down that oppressive gay bashing in Iran, instead of just making a gay character to make a gay character. They should do something with their thing. That was his take. That's the man who played Superman on TV. That was his take.
Lois and Clark.
Something of that sort is what he said.
I mean,
if you're going to tackle an issue, tackle the issue to go about it,
but
or just make it to sell comic books.
You're just doing it for relevancy of the times. You just want to be inclusive right now. 5 years ago, they wouldn't have thought about doing it. They didn't do it. Now...
That's when it would have been more powerful, I think. When not everybody's on the gay train.
You could have started it then.
You could have started the gay train.
I don't know if we need to go with that, but okay. But, again, there's nothing wrong with it. Let them make what they want to make. They didn't take Clark Kent and do that.
But we both agree that if they had gayified Clark Kent, we both have a problem.
Yes, many more people would have
problems. You hear me, DC? You went the right route. We support you.
There you go.
Buy the gay comics.
Oh, dear God.
Second comic book question. Did you know that they had Bane had a daughter? Bane has a daughter.
The luchador from Mexico has a daughter?
Yes.
Born in the prison, I assume?
I don't know what her origin story is. I just saw the comic book. Joker, issue 2. They debuted a Bane daughter.
Is it Shane?
I don't know what her name is. I think her name is Vengeance.
That's a normal name. That is a normal name.
Hey, I didn't write it. More of your DC shenanigans.
I mean, okay. You have to do things to...
Bane has a daughter.
Okay. People have daughters. People have children, I guess. And I guess Bane naturally...
How long's Bane been around?
Since, I think, didn't he come out when he killed Superman? Wasn't that like the beginning?
Look, man, did they just make Bane have a daughter just so they could have a female character in this comic book?
Probably.
And if so, do you have a problem with that?
Again, I'm not going to have problems with them adding all these things. They're not historical. That's not Bane from the death of Superman or
that's
the
the
Batman.
Bane we think.
Yeah, that's what we
that
think.
That comic book breaking him?
Yeah.
That's the Bane we think.
Yeah.
He would never have had a daughter. He was born in a prison.
And then even in the Dark Knight Return, or Dark Knight, what was the movie? Dark Knight Rises?
That one where, yeah.
He was out of the prison, yeah.
With what's his face? Tom Hardy.
Yes. Iron Burn.
He would definitely not have a daughter in that one.
I mean,
it makes no sense.
What does, though? You have to just make books.
These are the questions we're here to answer.
But there's no real answer. You're pandering to make money.
There's your answer.
No matter what.
An answer.
No matter what you do at this time, you're either pandering to a new crowd.
That's what I'm saying.
Or you're just ignoring it and just pretending that the world's not going on around it, and therefore they find you to be ignorant.
That's all you can do? You're either pandering or ignorant?
More or less in the world we're in.
Because you said both the YouTubes would be in arms if this discussion was about gay Clark Kent.
Yes.
And us saying that no.
Yeah.
The YouTubes would burn us down.
They would burn a lot of things, yes.
That's not right. That's not right.
Look,
when Grandma was reading Superman comics, Clark Kent was just a good old boy.
It's true. A good old boy.
He's a good old boy.
He was a good old farm boy from Smallville.
What other comic book related crap do you have to talk about today? Because the people are here for that. Have you bought a comic book since COVID took place?
Yes, I did.
What's the last comic book you bought?
It's been at least 4 months. Mark Bernardin put out...
Who's Mark Bernardo?
Bernardin from Fat Man Beyond with Kevin Smith.
Don't watch that show. Watch our show.
Well, all right. But he did a story called Peter Parker.
Fondle's Ham.
Something about a web slinger. I forget what it's called. It was like an alternate It was an alternate story where he was not bitten by a. It's the Amazing Shutterbug. It's the Amazing Shutterbug. So, because he's a photographer. Yeah. So it's literally just a what if version of a Spider-Man.
Okay.
It was a solid book. It was not the greatest thing I ever read, but it was a solid piece of entertainment. Okay. I bought that. That was officially the last thing that I purchased in any comic book shop. I did buy a lot up until that point, and then I literally just fell off.
Yeah.
I stopped going to the store.
I haven't bought anything new.
I stopped patronizing the store, even though I was reading.
Patronizations.
I was reading Blade Runner series and a couple other series.
I remember that from pre-COVID.
Yeah, I was in those.
Yeah.
And I literally gave up. I have no reasons for it, but I just gave up.
Huh.
I can't,
Things change.
Yeah.
Some hair falls out. Some grays grow in.
I haven't had hair in a long time.
You know what I bought? The only comic books I can remember buying recently? Is that Ghost Rider comic book?
That's a fun cover.
If you turn off the lights, it glows in the dark.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
It's Ghost Rider 15. It's probably from the mid-90s.
I was about to say, it looks
90s.
The font looks just 90s, yes.
Yeah. If you can grab one and you turn off your lights, it goes in the dark.
Very nice. You cannot see that. It's over there on the wall, but we
can't touch it. The cable will get iffy.
We have a wall full of comic books that are in this man's basement. It is a comic store, essentially.
And if anybody can throw a comment down below, how do we get an iPhone working through OBS? Because we would like to broadcast better quality so you can see this face better.
That face, yes.
On the iPhone next week.
Yes.
So let us know. Comment down below.
There you go.
Pivoting, we just talked about what ifs. Have you watched the What If show?
Marvel's What If?
That's a TV show. That's kind of closer to movies than comic books.
How many
they call you the movie man?
What'd they make? 9 of them, I think?
There was 9. There were supposed to be 10. The 10th one will be in next season.
I heard people. It was a Gamora episode or something, and then they just kind of gave up on it.
I think they ran out of time.
How you run out of time with What If? It's a cartoon.
You can't even get people to walk in.
It's a cartoon. It's a cartoon.
It probably takes hundreds of people to make a cartoon.
Well, I think Chadwick recorded his voice 3 years ago, so yeah, it takes a while.
Did he really?
Yeah.
He's dead.
But
look how small I am and look how big you are.
Yeah, you are small.
It looks silly.
It does.
We should stand up for the camera.
No, we really
shouldn't.
shouldn't.
Prove that we're the same height.
Well, no.
This is just an X-Rocker chair I got for free from the Facebook. And there's my suite.
You just
got lumbar support. I use that when I do some painting.
I went down. I just shrunk in my chair, and it still looks.
See,
you look good.
Because I'm slouched. I'm a sloucher.
Yes.
So what about the What If show?
I watched to the zombie-ish episode.
Marvel Zombies.
And maybe the next one.
So what's that?
I couldn't. I remember Doctor Strange was 4.
Did you like that one?
I liked that one. It got tedious after 6 minutes.
Maybe?
Yeah.
I liked it.
I was
sad.
like,
I felt sad for the guy.
I mean, I didn't like the ending at all. The dark Doctor Strange versus him. I was like, That was very predictable.
Did you see Doctor Strange comes back?
No.
You didn't see the Guardians of the Universe assemble?
No, I think that's the one I gave up on. I just never got. I think Zombies was the last one. I was ambivalent towards the Zombies. I thought it was pedestrian at best. It could have been a lot better in 25 minutes, but they just went for this simple zombie trope, and it wasn't anything complex to it.
What if I were to say I liked the Marvel Zombies 9 episodes as a whole better than some of the Marvel movies themselves?
That's perfectly fair, because out of 25 films, there are stinkers.
There are. I just felt like it was cool.
I did not like the animation style.
I love the animation style. We're going to disagree here. I loved it.
I started with the first episode. I was hyped for it. I was like, "Oh, this is going to be cool," with Captain Britain or whatever they called her. Peggy, Captain America.
Peggy Carter?
And it just, the episode, I didn't like the animation style of it, and just the episode, to me, out of the 5 I watched, it was the weakest.
The first one?
Yes. Because it was literally just Captain America.
About her.
It was the Captain America, the first Avenger. You just swapped it out. You gender swapped it.
Yeah.
He was her character. He was the one that,
Yeah.
There was no what if to it. That was literally just swapping it out.
Yeah, it was bogus.
There was nothing.
They got off to a raw start there.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this is not fun.
But at the end, Ultron grips up the Infinity
I've heard about. Yeah, I did hear about that.
And then he finds the Watcher. He can see the Watcher, and then the Watcher has to get involved. The Watcher breaks his oath and starts fighting.
Ooh.
They fight through everything, and I don't know if you hear this. There's supposed to be. I don't know. I just cannot confirm or deny. But this was a rumor that one of the fight scenes. They're fighting. They're like bang, boom, and they go to another point. There's a bang, boom. And at one point, people say that they fought on the red planet from Star Wars. Mustafar. There's
Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith?
Yep, there's, I guess, Darth Vader in the comic books had a castle.
Yeah, Vader's castle, yeah.
So this is Piers in the background, and it's all red, and you can see it. And they're saying that's how they crossed over, that Marvel and Star Wars are in the same boom boom.
No.
Yep, that's what they said.
The House of Mouse needs to just cut their shit, because that is obnoxious.
That's amazing. That makes that 3D print that I showed you like a year ago, where Darth Vader's fighting the alien. Has nothing to do with that.
No, but they're all in the Marvel canon.
Yes.
No.
I love it.
Don't cross the streams.
Because everything is everything.
I don't want everything to be just one related universe.
It is, though.
Like Star Wars is Star Wars.
It's there.
Star Wars is wholly as Star Wars. I can't stand Star Wars at this point, but Star Wars is Star Wars. Marvel is comic book superhero action stories. Star Wars...
But in all of the multiverse.
No. No. You don't do this.
I'm not saying they're going to make a movie about it.
Knowing Disney, they probably will do some kind of Disney Plus series with that.
Or
the Jawas on
What if they just cut to that in the multiverse movie? Like they show the Death Star or something in the multiverse.
If they do that, I will. If it's in a theater, I will walk out of the theater.
Dude, I would yell and scream. I'd go. Ah!
The only time I got excited at a Marvel movie was Avengers Endgame. No, Infinity War. No, Endgame, where Cap got Mjolnir.
Oh yeah, you like that?
It was like 3 a.m. I was watching that, and I stood up. I was like, yes!
Really?
That was a great scene. That was a great scene, but that was the only time. Out of 25 films, I've seen most of them in theaters. That was the only time. But if they put Star Wars into a Marvel or vice versa,
confirmed. It was just something I read that someone said that it looked like Mustafar because it was red. It had that Darth Vader castle. Everybody knows it. If you just see a still of it, you would be able to say, "Hey, that's Mustafar." I'm just saying. That's what I heard.
Episode 3 was... I enjoy Episode 3 a lot. It gets a lot of shit, but I always enjoyed Episode 3. One of the top 4 Star Wars.
Episode 3?
Yeah, Revenge of the Sith. Top 4 Star Wars films.
He has the high ground.
Yes. No!
There's a comic book
I enjoy
that picks
that.
up right after that.
I've heard about that.
Delicious.
The Vader comic?
Delicious. If you were to eat a comic book, it would taste delicious.
Okay.
It picks up right after that. After he screams no. It's that frame. Boom.
Oh, okay.
And then how he has to become... He sends him out into the world and says, go kill.
Yeah, okay.
And then you see Vader hunting down the Jedi.
Interesting.
I need another beer.
I enjoy it.
Rip right there.
You're going to mess my microphone up.
Where was I going after that?
What if?
Final episode was great. They formed the Guardians of the Universe.
Okay.
So it was like all the characters, Doctor Strange, T'Challa, was Star-Lord,
okay.
the Peggy Carter.
Oh, so they literally took all the characters from What If and just put them together?
Fun Thor, Party Thor, or whatever.
I heard that was...
And they fought him over the things, and boom, it was cool.
Well, there you go. You enjoyed What If?
I
gave up 5 episodes in.
And then movie, we were just talking
about hold on. Tying into that...
Let's just tie all the knots.
Tying into... You're going to mess my microphone up.
I'll pivot.
No, you won't.
Watch this. I'll be like stealth. If anybody wants to see my butt, there it is.
Dear God. Why? Can you stop? Can you stop?
Oh, sorry.
My microphone is going to get messed up.
All right, there's no political talk on the show.
The... Going from What If universe of Guardians of the Galaxy, nobody wants to see what beer you're drinking.
Blue
Stop it!
Spectral
Stop it! All right, don't do beer endorsements.
Give us send us some free beer.
I don't think they're listening.
Is anybody talking to us?
Is anybody listening?
3 playbacks. What's that mean?
I think that was probably you. All right, get away. Go back to the show. Go back to the show.
Sorry. People are watching. Somebody texted me. I just want to make sure it's not my wife. Bitcoin is up 5%, if anybody cares.
So what, $65,000? Pivoting from your Guardians of the Galaxy, Peak of Venom.
You can buy that. Uncouth Comics.
#2 movie in America.
Uncouth Art. I do all that.
came out yesterday or today.
What
No,
movie?
yesterday.
Venom 2, is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm not going there. I'll go to that later.
Are we talking movies?
Yes.
Good. We can always pivot back to whatever we want.
Yes. No, from What If Marvel.
What if
Adam
Marvel?
Warlock.
Warlock was just cast as that guy.
Yeah,
E.A. Schrouder?
I forget what
Ian Poultier?
Yeah, Ian Poulter or something from Midsummer. We're the Millers. He was the kid in We're the Millers, that Jason
Didn't
Sudeikis
watch it.
comedy.
Oh, he got bit on the wiener by a crawfish or something?
And is that it? No, where he sings Waterfalls. It was quite comical. He's a funny looking dude.
He is.
But he's a solid actor. I got nothing against him. And
But he doesn't look the part of Warlock. Wasn't Warlock the perfect human or something?
yeah.
So we should.
You put him as him.
Like somebody that's perfect.
All right. Well,
Like a Brad Pitt-esque character with the
Pitt's like 90 years old. I heard they were gonna put what's his face in there, Reggae Jean, whatever the hell is
Black?
Yeah, from
No, they ain't got black on that one.
from Bridgerton, because it's a good looking dude. I've never seen Bridgerton, but I've seen him on Saturday Night Live. He's a good looking dude.
You can't do it. Adam Warlock is a white guy.
But yeah, so Warlock is coming to Guardians 3.
This been confirmed by Jason Gunn?
James Gunn.
Jamesy?
Yes. So he's the one
How
that
do you
came
feel
out
about that? Comment down below.
So Warlock will be there. He's not in the Infinity Saga, clearly.
He's destroying people?
No, he was being created by the Gold people in the last
To
movie.
destroy the Guardians of the Galaxy.
I guess. I can't remember.
I think he was invented or created to destroy the Guardians of the Galaxy.
In this storyline, yeah, not the comic books,
But another comic book. The
but
Infinity
Warlock
Crusade?
is cool. He was all about the Infinity. Yeah, he was the big arc through the Infinity Gauntlet series.
I like Lady Death in that one.
Yeah.
Thanos was always Death was the chick.
So yeah, Adam Warlock is coming to Guardians 3.
When's that come out?
2023, I would think.
Oh yeah.
I think that's 2023.
What movie comes out next? Are you excited about this casting, or you're indifferent?
I didn't like Guardians 2 that much, so I mean I'll see
Ego,
through.
The Leaving Planet.
Yeah, the daddy issue movie. 2.5 hours of just I have daddy issues.
We've had some cool. The beginning was cool.
The baby Groot where he's dancing.
Yeah, it was cute. Baby Groot's cute.
All right, yeah. I might say it.
Have you seen Black Widow?
No, it's free on the Disney Plus, and I still didn't watch it.
I have no beef with it.
I've heard, but I've heard.
There's a really cool scene where they're falling out of an airplane or something,
or
a helicarrier.
Okay.
Oh, it's a really cool shot. It'll come down and it's like this and then that, and you can see things falling. It's a really cool shot. I have no problem with that movie at all.
I'll watch it on the Disney Plus one day.
If you didn't know it was a Disney movie and you had no idea who Black Widow was, right?
Yeah.
And they didn't show you the credits, and you just sat down for 10 minutes, the intro, you'd be like, oh shit, this is a legit spy action movie. Like the first 10 minutes, you're like, oh.
And then it delves into a Marvel movie.
Yeah, but I didn't have any problems with it at all. I actually enjoyed it very much. I liked it better than a lot of other movies that they've made.
I haven't seen.
I didn't have any problem with Taskmaster being a chick.
That's what
problem.
Yeah.
No problem. It's a good movie.
Taskmaster's a badass in the comics.
It's a cool movie. I dig it.
I'll give it a shot at some point.
I would give it a shot for free.
Exactly. It's on the Disney Plus, so I'll probably look at it.
I dug it.
But you didn't see Shang-Chi, whatever I forget how you pronounce it.
I always call Shang-Chi.
I call it Shang-Chi, but we're ignorant Americans. He says it in the movie. It's like Shang-Chi.
Shaun? Like Shaun of the Dead?
Kind of, I think.
Ah! I haven't seen it.
It's...
Any good?
It starts off strong. I don't know. I didn't see Black Widow. It starts off strong.
Next week with the Black Widow
can't say
review.
I will.
You have 7 days.
Nope.
It's free.
Nope. It's Halloween movie. It's Halloween movie marathon time.
But comment down below.
It's October. Halloween movies in October or Black Widow.
This is obtuse.
Yeah. Halloween movies or Black Widow. All right. I tell you a lot of things are good, and you're like, I'll watch it, and you never do.
Yeah, because you told me Elephant was good, and it's fucking trash movie.
We're going back to Gus Van Sant's Elephant.
Fucking trash. I'll never forget it.
I can tell.
He's like, this movie's fucking great. And then it's some fucking first-person Blair Witch through a school.
It's a good film. No, Shang-Chi starts off...
Stop saying that. It's just Shang-Chi.
No, it isn't.
It's like Chez Bob.
Stop it. No.
There's a book that I bring with the kids. I thought it was called Chez Bob.
I don't think that's what it's called.
In French, Chez is Shay.
Shay Bob.
Yeah, I didn't know that. And the guy's name who wrote it is Bob Shay.
Oh, dear God.
But the kids and I have been calling it Ches Bob. And I was
go.
like, it's got to be French, so maybe it's like Ches Boob. So we've been calling it
Horrible
that.
French.
Ches Boob.
Horrible.
Go back to what you were talking about, Shang-Chi.
The 10 Rings.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi and the 10 Rings.
Yeah.
7 out of 10.
Oh, that's strong.
It's
Black Widow was a 7 out of 10.
No, I mean it's not the best Marvel film. It starts off strong. It starts off pure action and a little bit of backstory.
Is Galactus in it?
No.
Some
And
people
it's
think he is.
comical. People are weird. It's strong. It goes hard. It comes out hard. It goes like it escalates real quick, but then it literally falls off a cliff right in the midpoint of this
What is
movie.
your problem with the middle?
I fell asleep, and I don't fall asleep in movies. And this was not like a 2 a.m. show. This was a 8 o'clock,
Were you
7
high
o'clock.
on gummies?
I was not. I should have been. Gummies, Delta 8 gummies.
They're
Power to
legal.
them.
They're legal in the Pennsylvania.
They are good. I get the grape flavored ones.
Completely legal in the Pennsylvanias.
But no, literally the middle of this film, it just falls off a cliff.
What did happen?
They go.
What did happen?
There's like an action sequence, big action sequence, which was cool.
Yeah, I have to
then
do
they just go to a village to do the typical Marvel meeting everyone and get the exposition.
You gotta say it.
No, but it crawls. Like there was a decent amount of people in this theater. A lot of people were very. I looked around because I was like, just to see what the reaction. A lot of people just sitting there like, oh god, what is going on? I mean, then it picks back up.
The Chinese didn't even like it.
Because it's an okay movie.
There's a movie about, I guess, one time China beat us in a naval battle in the Korean War.
And so they made a movie, and it's probably very big.
And it's the biggest movie in China.
Sounds about right.
The Chinese beat us one time in this naval battle in Korea.
But Shang-Chi...
Go get some China.
Oh, dear God. It starts off strong.
I'm not saying Shang-Chi, so you can stick that in your pipe and smoke it.
Turns into a typical Marvel movie in the end. Big CGI fights, and there's dragons.
What are these rings about?
They're not rings. They're bracelets, essentially. They go on the wrist.
Is the guy in it?
Who, Mandarin? Ben Kingsley is.
The fake Mandarin?
Yeah.
Is there a real Mandarin?
I don't remember.
What do you mean?
It was not that memorable of a film that I remember.
Who was the big bad guy?
His
Papa?
Yeah.
Papa.
Yeah, his dad was the bad guy, and then
I didn't see this movie.
he was the evil one the whole time. He has the blue rings, and the son has the yellow rings.
Is powerful?
Yeah.
What can you do with the rings?
You just literally throw 10 rings at somebody and it like cuts you, or it'll.
They can't do things.
They're not like magic, as far as I could tell.
They're
They
like Green Lantern, where you can like conjure shit.
no.
Oh.
They're there as placeholders to just do action. Throw it at this person. Throw it at the scaffolding of a building. It'll cut it down. Throw it here.
That's hocus pocus. Comment down below.
And then they, but it
yes or no?
turns into a typical Marvel film that
It's a Marvel film.
No, but you can stop it at any point. Just stop doing the same exact movie.
They're gonna bring out these child Avengers and all this shit.
Yeah, but you can change the style of your movies. You don't have to literally
Black
follow
Widow, the
it.
first 10 minutes where you're like,
10 minutes. 10 minutes out of a 2-hour movie.
I'm just saying, you should watch the first 10 minutes.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier was a great spy movie.
This has that feel. And it takes place right after the Sokovia Accords. And she's on the run. She ends up in like Sweden or something.
We'll give it a shot at some point
She's
here.
in Sweden.
Yeah.
So 10 rings, you gave it a hard 7. That's
7's not bad.
That's pretty good price for your admission.
I mean,
And the Incredible Hulk's in the scene at the end? Is he back as Bruce Banner?
final scene, yeah, Bruce Banner's there.
Oh, so
No Hulk.
He came back?
Yeah.
Last time we saw him in a movie, he would have been Professor Hulk.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah,
assume that that's how he was.
It was like a hologram version of
back?
Bruce Banner, yeah.
He's Bruce now? He can change back?
As far as I recall.
Shit.
Again,
What
I saw
they
this
set
a
up?
month or two
What
ago.
they set up?
I couldn't really tell you.
So there was no Galactus in it?
No.
Some people thought there was.
No Galactus that I could see, or if there was, then it was just a tiny thing in the background that was not there. That I
So
could
is this
see.
season 4 or season 5?
What are we? Phase 4?
Yes.
I have to decipher your code.
Is it still phase 4?
Yes, Phase 4 is alive and going for a long time.
So is this a movie that is needed to see, like if you wanted to skip it?
I skipped Black Widow and there was nothing there, obviously, but Shang-Chi it's good.
Shang-Chi for us Americans.
It'll be on the Disney Plus next
When?
month.
For free?
November 12th. Yeah, it's coming out.
Hot nipples, I'm going to see it.
So it'll be available November 12th.
For free?
Yeah, yes.
I'm going to see it.
They're not going to charge.
I'm going to see it.
It's solid.
So November 12th?
Yeah.
That would be after the Eternals comes out?
Yes.
You going to see the Eternals? Any juice there? Semi?
I have...
Semi-war.
I don't know the Eternals at all.
Little blood flow to the schmuck.
No, it's a 2.5 hour film.
Didn't they just make a Superman reference?
They literally just took Superman and just Marvelized him.
Yeah, but they made a Superman reference or something. They're like, I saw you, but you didn't have your underwear or your cape on or something like that.
Oh, that's hocus.
Yeah, there was a Superman reference.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks visually interesting.
They had to tell Kumai Goo Boo to stop bulking up.
Kumail Nanjiani?
I don't know how to pronounce his name. They had to
Not
tell
that.
him, you're too jacked. Stop it.
Well,
They literally had to tell him that.
He turned into a specimen. But I'll see it, I'm sure. But I'm not opening weekending it. I don't need to run out and see it opening weekend.
Oh, shit!
At 2.5 hours, 2 hours and 40 minutes.
You're not hyped for this one?
No.
Alright, so what's after this one? Spider-Man? You have to be hyped
Spider-Man, the Multiverse of Madness.
Looks amazing.
They have to put out another trailer.
They have to have everybody.
Yeah, and that's going to be the problem.
Venom thing.
That's going to be the problem.
I want to see Carnage.
That's too much to put in one freaking movie.
It's not.
Remember Spider-Man 3? Really?
Is it?
No.
They're going to let him come back?
Remember Spider-Man 3, the original Spider-Man 3? Venom.
With Electro?
Yeah. No, that was Amazing Spider-Man 2.
Dose.
Spider-Man 3 was Venom.
Well, that one sucked. That was a terrible casting.
Yeah, but there was a lot of people in that. Too many people. Topher Grace.
He sucks.
Too many people in that.
Hey,
Amazing
Topher.
Spider-Man 2. That was way too bloated. That had Rhino, Electro.
But those are shit films. Marvel knows what the fuck they're doing.
It's still Sony.
Yeah, but Marvel's in the... That's faggy, baby.
The home trilogy, the dumbest titles ever.
Feige.
You would just blow him if he was here. I know you would.
I would. Kevin, if you want to come to the studio, we'll sit down and chat.
He will do favors for you. I will not.
I won't. I'll drink a different beer next week, and you can sit in that chair over there.
Oh, there's a chair over there.
You don't know if there's a chair over there.
Oh, dear God.
See that printer back there? Bam!
It's a printer, people. It's a printer.
So you're not hyped about this. Are
Eternals?
you more hyped about Eternals or Spider-Man?
Out of the two, I'd rather, if I'm paying to see one film, I'd rather go see Spider-Man.
Is there a movie that's going to come out the rest of this year that hypes you more than Spider-Man?
Yes, comes out next weekend.
There's no movies that do that.
Oh, there is.
There's not even.
There is.
Thought of a movie.
Oh, there is.
Pause this a second. There's a show on Apple TV.
Yeah, it's called
Foundation.
I haven't watched it yet.
Check it out. I've only watched one episode. It's cool.
I've read some of the original source material.
Oh, you have? Are the books any good?
Some. I didn't.
Is it any good?
Like 20 years ago.
It's like 12,000 years. It kind of reminds me. I don't know shit about Warhammer 40K, but it like reminds me like if this is where 40K started. Like, there's like a dude, and there's cloning, and there's.
It looks fun. I mean, it looks like it would be. It's kind of cool. I'll wait till there's a couple episodes on there because I think it's one at a time or something. Might be.
Oh, it's brand new?
Yeah.
I want to watch this.
Just started a couple weeks ago.
Oh, shit. Watch Foundation on Apple TV. And there's a new one coming out with Jurassic Park guy. That one looks good, too. The guy from Jurassic Park? No, the real Jurassic Park. Not that fake one.
Sam Neill?
Yeah, there's a movie coming on Apple TV about that. About, like, aliens and shit.
Yeah, I think I saw something.
Oh, that one looks good.
Yeah, it looks fun.
I need to get a new streaming thing, because Amazon TV sucks. It freezes and all that shit. Amazon, you're great for delivering all the shit, and I like where you're going with those brown package things. But your Amazon Fire TV blows donkey dick. If anybody out there wants to send me something, I'll give you a shout out. Preferably one of those new Apple 4Ks with the HDR. Ugh. What movie's coming out?
Pandering.
Dune? You're talking about Dune?
Well, I was going to go back to Apple TV for a second. But yes, next Friday.
Nobody even knows
Dune.
what Dune is.
It's been around for 60 years.
Is it a video game?
No.
I'm sitting...
It's the Godfather of Star Wars.
I'm sitting 3 inches from you?
Okay.
I don't know anything about Dune.
Well,
I know nothing more than that piece of plastic on the floor.
You didn't read the sci-fi novels back in the day.
No, because I don't like old, bad movies.
It's from '84, and it's David Lynch's bonkers.
Who's David Lynch?
He's made all the weird movies back in the day. Mulholland Drive is a cinematic classic.
Never heard of it.
But Lynch...
Does it visually hold up? Does it look like Star Wars?
It was the basis for Star Wars.
You're telling me they made Star Wars because Dune came out?
Yes.
When did Star Wars come out?
The book.
76, son.
The book.
You just told me this came out in 84.
Your microphone just broke. The book.
Sorry if that was loud. SN48.
Well, you're breaking everything.
You keep talking.
I'm not. Well, you're on my microphone cord.
Microphone check.
Get off.
Sorry.
Hi.
This arm fell down. You think you can attach this to glass? Or does it you think
I don't know. You could just hold your microphone.
What about tempered glass?
You could just hold your microphone and just continue.
I am continuing.
Are you?
Yes, there.
Oh, yeah, there you go. That's classy.
All right, so we're talking about Dune. You're telling me that the book came out in the
Frank
60s?
Herbert's book came out in 1964.
Who's Frank Herbert?
The author of the book.
All right, could you give me and everybody else a 1-minute synopsis of what the fuck Dune is? Is it just set in the Sahara Desert or some shit? Is this like the one with the worms or whatever?
Yes, the sandworms. Paul Atreides, House Atreides.
Tremor. I'm thinking of
No.
Tremor. Is this Tremor-esque?
No.
Well, I'm thinking
Tremor
of
sucks with Kevin Bacon.
Yeah.
There's nothing to do with Dune.
Is this better than Tremor?
It's 1,000 times better.
Says you.
It says most people.
How does this go?
David Lynch.
Right, who's David Lynch? He wrote Mulholland Drive?
Yes, he directed Mulholland Drive. He's directed a lot of weird things. David Lynch did
David
Twin
Fincher,
Peaks.
you mean?
No.
Oh, sorry.
Dune. Most people, if
1
you're
minute.
in the know,
Damn it! Start the clock. You got 1 minute.
You can't.
You can't.
Warring houses, and there's a kid, Paul Atreides.
Okay.
He's the kid. He's going to be the chosen one.
When is it set? Is it on Earth or is it on
No,
another
it's
planet?
not on Earth. It's
on
on
another planet?
Arrakis.
Is it in the future?
Yes.
It's in another galaxy.
Yes.
Does it have humans in it, or are they supposed to be a different species?
They're humans. House Atreides.
Did they originate in Earth, or is it just?
I don't know.
I don't know if they went from Earth and came here.
No.
Well, Earth is going to die at some point. We got to find another planet.
That has nothing to do with Dune.
Just curious.
Nothing to do with it.
All right.
They're battling to get control of the spice.
Spice mines?
Spice Major.
Is this related to Kessel?
No.
Spice Rum?
No.
All right,
see? Everything from Star Wars was literally just ripped from Dune.
What?
George Lucas literally he says that yes, that was a big inspiration.
He's never even read Dune.
It's a big inspiration.
He has no idea what Dune is.
Well, that's just a lie.
I have no idea what Dune is.
Well, there's a 1984 film.
All right, your minute is almost up. You're doing terrible.
I'm not going to tell you what it is because there's Warring Houses. It's Dune Part 1 coming out next week.
Wait a second. Part 1?
Yes.
Do people know this?
Yes.
It's called Dune Part 1?
Once you see it in theaters, yes.
But
not on the trailer, it's called Dune.
People don't know this.
Yes, they do.
Why would they know this?
Most people do now.
How would they know this?
Because it's been out overseas for a couple weeks already.
Why is it Part 1? Is it a giant novella?
It's a 600-plus page book.
That they can't slice down in a 3-hour movie?
No.
Why not?
To get the
Is this The Hobbit?
That was one book turned into 3 movies.
Well, see, they have to do the reverse.
Well, this is a longer book. The Hobbit was like 200, 300 pages.
Hobbit?
All 3 of them.
Were they any good?
No. I have them in my collection, but whatever.
Lord of the Rings sucks. Comment down below.
It's a hot take.
There's your hot take. I'll take that as the thing.
Dear God.
No, it'll be something about gay Superman so we can get some clicks.
Oh, stop it.
Well, it has to be a cool title so people click on it. Right? Can't talk about The Hobbit. Nobody gives a shit about The Hobbit. All right, so what? You wasted 18 minutes and not told us.
Because you didn't. You keep asking, oh, is it this? Is it this? Is it this?
I'm trying to get the juice. So it's about warring things. They're fighting over spice.
And
is that some kind of drug or is it?
Yes, it enhances your life. It extends your life.
So they're
it's only on one planet.
But there's other planets in the movie?
Yes.
There's a whole galaxy of things?
Yes.
Okay. And the planet that this man is on is the only planet in the galaxy that has spice. And there's people fighting over spice because spice is important?
Yes.
Very valuable?
Yes.
Like the coca? The coca leaf?
No.
Alright, so they're fighting over spice. Is it in a desert, though? I saw something about a desert.
There's a lot of dunes, hence the name of the movie.
Okay, and there's tremors in it?
Sandworms.
That sounds like the thing the Sarlacc. Is it like the Sarlacc?
You can compare everything and just be like, Star Wars? Oh, wait, Dune did that 15 years ago.
A Sarlacc?
No.
They're not that big?
They're very big.
So a Sarlacc could fight up your worms?
Yes.
You'd fuck them up?
No, I don't know. The worms are huge.
How many different tribes are fighting over this?
There's Harkonians, there's a lot of different people in this film.
Okay. So they're fighting over spice. That's the gist of it?
And
on one planet?
And
Paul, other planets?
And Paul to become the chosen one.
Like Neo?
No. To lead
Neo was the chosen one.
lead the people.
Of what? This one planet?
To lead the revolution.
Viva la Revolution!
Sure.
The revolution of who? Is there an oppressor?
The Baron. The Baron.
The Baroness?
No, the Baron.
Does he control things?
He does, and then there's an Emperor who controls everything over him.
Emperor Palpatine.
Ooh! Where'd he come from?
He fucking came from
Everything is related to Dune.
Let me ask
Everything
you a
from the last 50 years of sci-fi has been influenced one way or another by Frank Herbert's Dune, which has like 50 books.
Does anybody know this?
A lot of people do.
Does anybody think that Dune's better than Star Wars?
In which what? The book?
Of anything.
The movie, no. The David Lynch movie was a financial disaster in 1984.
Why?
Because, A, it was just a balls-to-the-wall, trippy film. It's over the top. He crammed the book into a 2-hour film.
That's what we're asking everybody
It got cut into a 2-hour film.
Is there a director's cut that's uncut?
There's a longer version.
Like a wiener with the skin back on?
No.
Oh.
There's a longer version. It's 2 hours. It might be 3 hours.
Is it director's cut?
It adds a lot. No, it's not the actual director's cut. It adds a good amount. No.
Why?
It's on DVD. It's an old
It's your
DVD.
favorite movie ever.
I didn't say that.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh.
I just bought the 4K edition of the old one.
So are you excited to see this movie?
I have tickets for next Friday, 6 p.m. IMAX. I haven't been to an IMAX film in a long time.
Did you see what they're making? I just wanted... I know it sounds corny, but... Did you see what they're making in Las Vegas? The biggest sphere in the world?
To put the football games outside?
No, it's inside. It's like 18,000 seats stacked like this, and it's the biggest screen ever. And
But you can see it from the highway.
Yeah, well, probably.
No, like...
It's not open yet.
No, but that's the concept I saw is like they're going to have it so you can watch football from the highway.
Yeah, but the seats inside, they have speakers that can actually shoot sound to you. It looks amazing. It's called like the Sphere or something.
It's Vegas.
It'd be cooler than the IMAX ever could be.
Okay, but I don't want to watch football while I'm driving down the highway.
No one said anything about football.
That's their whole thing they're doing.
What about John Gruden, huh?
Really, we're gonna go to that?
We didn't pivot there.
Go from Dune to that?
Reverse. All right, so Dune is your favorite movie of all time.
You just make things up.
Do you think the new one is going to be your favorite movie of all time?
It's gonna be very, 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 very good.
Who's the director? Who's the writer?
Denis Villeneuve.
What has he made that it has any chance to be good for you?
Blade Runner 2049. One of my top 10 films of all time.
That guy made this thing?
Yes.
So it's going to be slow and have no action.
There's action in this film.
This has more than 2049?
Yes, which has one action
very
sequence.
Slow.
Yes, it is. I'll be the first to admit.
This is different than that?
Yes.
Does
I mean,
it's
meditative, but it's still some action in there.
Are there
more
any
than
lightsabers?
Why would there be lightsabers?
You said Star Wars ripped their nuts off.
They didn't literally say, here, we have this, now take this.
They don't have anything like a lightsaber?
No. There's a lot of famous people in this film.
How many parts are they going to make?
They're trying to at least get number 2 greenlit.
Is it even greenlit?
Nope.
So this movie could come out,
It could bomb.
It
could bomb.
And you never see how it concludes?
Well, you know how it concludes. People have read the book and saw.
There's people like me that might see the movie
Yeah.
and would have no idea.
Yeah.
And it would just keep me hanging.
That's Warner Brothers.
Why? Why didn't they shoot them all together like Avatar?
They wouldn't. Because we've had one of them in the last 15 years?
Well, there's going to be 6 at the same time.
Yeah, because it's dumb.
It's a great idea.
It's horrible.
All the characters will look the same. You won't have to like digitally enhance
They're
them.
computer characters anyway.
Nah, they're blue.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
You
saying
could be
Jake
80 years
Scully
old
or
and blue.
whatever his name is.
It's still a dumb name.
Jake Scully? Is that his name?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know what his name is.
But yeah, those movies are awful.
So you're hyped to see Dune? It comes out next Friday?
Dune, the 22nd. I will be watching that 6
Is it a 3-hour
p.m.
movie?
2:40, I think. Everything that's been out recently is 2:40.
Have you seen Venom 2?
No, that's only an hour and a half.
Really? That's
Yes,
like a child's
it's
movie.
90 minutes. It's in and out.
There's child's movies that are longer.
Yes.
I think Luca was an hour 45.
Huh.
That's a child's movie.
Venom 2, Let There Be
Is it
Carnage.
supposed to be good?
Not at all.
Did you hear the post-credit scene?
I watched the post-credit scene because
You're
that's
one
what the
that told me
internet is
about
for.
What did he? So he sees Spider-Man?
Spoilers, but it's 2 weeks old anyway.
Ah, fuck
Yes.
spoilers.
Yes.
He sees Spider-Man?
Yeah, he wakes up in a hotel
Tom
room.
Holland Spider-Man?
Yes, he wakes up in a hotel room and it's the J. Jonah Jameson scene, and then you see Spider-Man standing there on the TV. Tom Holland, Tom Holland, and he's standing there, and Venom's in his suit, and he licks the TV like he's like trying to make love to him or something. Very weird.
Are we going to see that next? Is that
Venom
Spider-Man
making
3?
love?
Spider-Man 3?
It could.
Cross?
I don't think in 2 months they're going to have that going. I don't think
What do you mean in
so.
2 months?
Spider-Man 3 comes out in 2 months. You mean Venom 3?
Venom 3. I'm sorry, misspoke.
I don't know.
Where do they go from here? Where the fuck else are they going to fight?
I don't know. Carnage is the big one for Venom, I would think.
Carnage die?
I believe so.
They kill him?
Probably. It's a comic book movie. Nobody dies.
Who else does...
I don't know.
Fight?
I don't know the Venom story that much.
He becomes a good guy, doesn't he?
Yeah,
he's a hero.
Yeah, he's an anti-hero or something.
Yeah, and he moves to California or something. He becomes Agent Venom or some shit.
If they make that, I will not see that.
Agent Venom. You haven't seen this one.
No, that's I was burned by the first one. I hated the first film.
Christ.
Venom: Let There Be Carnage made a boffo amount of money the first weekend.
So it did well.
Yes.
Enough where they're going to make it 3.
Oh yeah.
How did Andy Serkis's debut do?
I just told you it made a lot of money.
I mean, do people say, "Hey, Andy did a good job"?
No, well, most people are like, it's shit, but it's
Why?
fun shit.
It's the same as the first one.
It's a love story.
With who?
Venom and Eddie.
They love each other.
Basically, there's symbiote.
Sexy time.
There's no actual sex. It's PG-13. Remember?
Can't have
'Cause, you know,
sexy time.
Let There Be Carnage is PG-13.
I didn't make that. Nobody asked me.
No, but they weren't going to anyway.
I'm gonna have to pee soon, but we're gonna continue
Nope.
this conversation. I'm allowed to take a pee break.
Nope.
You can
That's
talk to
not
these
in
people.
live show. Nope.
What do you mean?
It's not.
Nobody will know when it's not happening.
Yes, they will.
In 7 months, when someone tunes into our
I
show,
don't think anyone's gonna do that.
lots of people fucking are, because I'm gonna give it a good title, because we're entertaining. We're entertaining as fuck.
Venom made a lot of money
Good. Was it the #1 movie at the theaters?
in its first weekend.
What happened in the second weekend? Who came out?
James Bond,
Have you seen that?
No Time to Die.
I don't have any time to die. Have you
Saw
seen
that
it?
Saturday night.
Any good? Is it the last one he's in?
Last Daniel Craig.
Good.
He had ended his 5-film arc. He was the longest tenured Bond.
Did you like it?
Parts.
Did you like it better than Shang-Chi?
They're two completely different movies, but if I had to watch one again,
No, if you had to recommend someone to see it for the first time.
yep. Not everyone's gonna like it. Not everyone's gonna like it.
Standalone.
No, you have to kind of know some of the last previous films that he's done. The Daniel Craig Bond series.
Really?
The
I
five
don't remember
films.
any of those.
The 5 films do technically tie together in the end.
He played poker in one movie.
Casino Royale,
And he
the
got
best
his nuts
one.
smashed with another movie.
That was the same movie, Casino Royale.
That's
That's a good movie. That's the best one.
I like the one where he's in the house.
Skyfall.
Skyfall.
So Skyfall's probably the second best,
And I don't remember any other ones.
and then No Time to Die is middle of the road, literally
Which
the third
one's
movie.
this?
No
The
Time
new
to
one?
Die. Yes.
It would be the third best.
Yeah.
Then what's 4th and 5?
Spectre, because it's an overlong.
Which one's that?
The one with Batista was the last one with Blofeld.
Who
Christoph
blows
Waltz. I knew that was coming. Christoph Waltz was in there,
what? I like him.
where he finds out that he's James Bond's brother. Yes.
Christopher Waltz.
Christoph Waltz.
What's the shittiest movie?
Quantum of Solace.
What's that about?
Couldn't tell you, don't remember. It's
that the
the
second
most
one?
yes, it's the most forgettable Bond film out of his.
Ever?
No, but
How many have you seen?
I have all 25 at home.
No, you don't.
I have the Bond collection.
No, he doesn't. Type down comments down below. Which one's your favorite Bond movie ever?
I love Goldeneye, even though it's schlocky.
Goldeneye was good.
It's very fun, very well
Isn't there
made.
like a lot of pussy or something in one of them?
What?
Don't they have crazy lady names?
And Pussy Galore? And then there's the movie Octopussy.
They couldn't make it.
No, you can't make any of those things now. That's why Bond had to become what he became in this film.
What did he become? A not guy who bangs everybody?
Spoilers for
Does he
No
get
Time to
married?
Die. He's a family man.
Oh, Jesus
James
Christ.
Bond has a child.
No. Stop
James Bond ends up having time to die, is what we'll say.
it. He dies?
They end up offing James Bond in the end of the film.
No, they don't. Who kills James Bond?
A missile? Not a human, a missile.
I'm not saying what's
No, it's in a way it kind of makes a little bit of sense.
No, it doesn't.
The
James
way they
Bond would not
ended,
have a kid.
Like,
he might have.
He's banged everything that's walked.
60,000 illegitimate kids,
but not one that there's not one woman he's in love with for his
pancakes.
life. No.
James Bond doesn't make pancakes on Saturday morning.
No.
Jesus Christ.
But his nuts got smushed in Casino Royale, and yet they're still working, and he made a child.
Nuts work. Who does he make a chick with?
Does he make a chick with?
Is it a boy or a girl?
Little girl.
Yeah, it's the next Bond is going to be a girl?
Is it a girl? I can't. This was 3 days ago I saw it. No.
Just going to skip ahead 15 years and
No.
James Bond's going to be a girl?
No.
Jameson Bond?
No.
I guess that could be a girl's name.
Could be.
Jameson?
No.
Well, who's going to be the next Bond?
They'll talk about it next year, they said.
Who's going to talk about it? I'm going to talk about it right now.
The Broccoli's.
I don't know what that means. I'm talking about it right now.
The ones that own the Bond franchise.
Listen to me. We're talking about
Barbara
it right
Broccoli.
Now. I don't think they're going to have an Asian guy.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to go girl.
Hot take.
I don't think they're going to go black.
I 100% wouldn't. I wouldn't put it past it.
I think it'll just be white.
I doubt it.
You think it's higher black than white?
Yeah.
Higher black or girl?
I'd go probably more black than a girl. I don't think they'd have the cojones to technically go female.
Jamie Bond?
Because there were some cool characters in this one. There's one, the black lady, she's 007. She owns the title of 007.
I don't think you can call her black lady.
I forgot I'm canceled now.
It's our first show and
but she's 007. She was actually good in the movie. She's good.
I don't want a girl James Bond. I'll just put that out there. I don't care
and then
if you like that or not.
Paloma's in there. She's very cool. I would like to see a movie. Anna de Armas.
I better not make Spider-Man blow-offs. I'm not watching spin-offs of Bondy, fuck.
If they had one of her characters, she's only in the movie for 15 minutes max.
Probably sucks.
It's a very memorable 15 minutes.
Oh, like, what's the check with the teddies? $100,000 teddy or something?
I can't follow what you say.
James Bond, Swordfish.
Halle Berry.
100,000 a titty or something like that, wasn't it?
Halle Berry.
They offered her like 100 G's a titty.
Yes. Can we? Oh my God. Yes.
Yeah, remember?
Yes.
Well, she was in James Bond.
Die Another Day.
She didn't get a spin-off movie.
Jinx? No. They were going to do a spin-off.
They're not going to spin off of Jinxie. They're not going to spin off your Palladium.
Paloma. She's Cuban.
I don't give a fuck.
She's Cuban.
You ever see The Money Heist on Netflix?
No.
That's Italy, I think. No, it's Spain.
Two different areas.
Yeah, close.
Okay.
All right, you got to hold the show together. I'm not sitting here watching it cross my legs.
God, here we go.
The comic book dad will be back for the pier in 14 seconds.
This is why.
I have to pee.
Go.
Get your own microphone.
Go.
Talk about some shit or sit there.
Go. Jesus.
Now the pee a lot.
Time is 10:30. How? Hey. Alright, people. It's getting late. We're going over some movies. We have one TV show to go over. We got 3 quick TV shows to go over. Then we have music. I have to give some music recommendations, which we will get to very soon, of 2 new bands. One's been around for a few years. The other one just put out their debut album. We'll get to that very shortly. And then we'll probably wrap this whole thing up for the evening. But yes, 3 TV shows, 2 musical bands, and probably not any video game talk tonight. We'll get to that in another episode. There has been a lot more gaming. I did get an Xbox Series X. I have PS5 and an Xbox Series X. Series S, Series S, the smaller one, that just streams. It doesn't play physical discs. I didn't need it to. I wanted Psychonauts 2. Fun game. But we have 3 TV shows and 2 musical acts to talk about real quick, and then this show's over. Really? Really? Get your pretzels out of the way.
I'm hungry.
Jackass.
Come back.
3 TV shows and 2 musical acts.
How do you know what the TV shows are? I like this show on Netflix called Sex Education.
Heard about it, never watched it.
It's a phenomenal show. Check that shit out.
We're on season 3.
It just ended for us.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Alright, you talk about you.
3 TV shows. I only started 2 of them, so there's not much to talk about.
Alright.
Netflix, and Apple. Squid Game, because that's the biggest thing in the world.
3 or 4 episodes. How many are there?
9.
Holy shit, really?
I went with episode 1, red light, green light, and then I haven't tuned back in yet.
Why?
I wasn't that invested in it. I heard it gets very good and gets emotional and everything. I've heard good things. I'll get to it.
I watched 4 of them, I think.
Literally, it's the biggest show in Netflix. It's like 111 million viewers or something.
There's a lot of Asian people in the world. Do you think it has anything to do with it?
No.
Yeah, it's just a shot.
The Korean show, South Korean show, is doing gangbusters of business.
You know who is in it?
No.
Yeah, he was in the first episode. The dad, the main character in Train from Busan.
Oh, yeah.
He's in it.
The guy that recruited him.
Yes.
Yeah. The slapping dude.
Busan. Yeah.
One of the all-time great zombie films.
Train to Busan.
If you've never seen it, they're apparently doing an American version because America sucks.
That's going to be terrible.
But Train to Busan, yes, a high recommendation.
Hell yeah, I saw
He doesn't even like foreign films. He
love
watched
that
it.
movie.
It is a
Titties.
goddamn classic.
That was titties.
We don't need to ever do that again. It's
Wait a second. That was titties.
Fascinating.
Train Busan. He was in it. Slapping thing. Oh, the Korean money is crazy.
What?
Korean money.
How you have like 4 million,
Yeah,
whatever is like
$1 billion.
$20.
Yeah, like $1 billion
Yes.
yuan is like
Yes.
$1,000 or something.
Yeah. So yeah, it's
Overinflation.
it's different. It's crazy to hear. Like, oh, he went to the racetrack. Oh, I won 4 million. And like you look it
It's
up
like
on Google.
$100 or something, yeah.
You think he's rich, and it's like no, he's got nothing.
I like that show. I'm on episode 4.
But Squid Game it's interesting. I'll continue it.
Good.
Then the other Netflix show that I just started that I will finish before
Comment down
Halloween.
below if you're watching it.
I'm sure you have watched it by now because everyone and their mother has
Just
watched
whenever.
it. Midnight Mass. Good work. Midnight Mass, the new Mike Flanagan show.
Who's that?
He wrote and directed The House on Haunted Hill and The House on Bly Manor. You never watched? Oh yeah, you don't watch scary stuff. House on Haunted Hill, one of the best horror shows probably in the last decade. House on Haunted Hill they're both shows.
What channel?
Netflix.
House on Haunted Hill is a Netflix show?
Yes.
And you watched it?
Of course.
And you liked it?
Great. Had jump scares. It had everything. It had atmosphere. I forget which episode. Episode 6. Don't quote me. 6 or 7. No. Is one of the best shot shows ever. It's not a one take.
Oh, I love one takes.
But it is like a long take, but it's not just that. There's just the camera movement on that episode literally is praiseworthy. It is one of the greatest episodes of TV I have ever seen.
Best one takes from Children of Men.
Yes.
Best one take.
That is, yes. But House on Haunted Hill was greatness. House on Bly Manor was a gothic horror, so it was not scary.
Better than American Horror Histories?
No. It was basically the turning of the screw, the old story, and then they just made a show, The House on Bly Manor. It was okay. But Midnight Mass, Mike Flanagan, he is the writer and director, and it's a new show. It's, I think, 7 or 8 episodes. It's another horror series. I watched 1 episode. It starts off, it takes time to build, obviously.
Is it shot in Delco?
No.
What's that show called?
Mayor of Easttown.
Yeah.
But it takes a little bit to get into, but by the end of that first episode, I was like, alright, I do want to watch the rest of this. It's got fine actors in it. It's got, it's just, he does atmosphere very well. The man knows how to shoot
we have a good
horror
there.
things.
There's a printer back there.
Fantastic. So House on Haunted Hill and House
new?
on Bly Manor, no, they're old. Midnight Mass is
What are you talking about it for?
Midnight Mass, because you said, who's Mike Flanagan? I had to tell you his 3 projects that he's done on Netflix.
What's the new one called that people should watch?
Midnight Mass.
Is it related to the other 2?
No.
They're not related to each other at all?
No.
Just what the man did?
The actors are in there. A lot of the actors he uses a lot.
Well, kind of like Adam Sandler movies.
Sure.
They're terrible. Adam Sandler is, oh my god, terrible.
Okay.
Thank you.
Uncut Gems, one of the best films of the last...
No, it's fucking not. That guy's a creep, and it's terrible to watch. Because you can't root for that piece of shit for a second.
Film.
That motherfucker's a creep.
Seen it 3 or 4 times.
Well, you like creepy people. That guy's a degenerate piece of shit.
What the hell was his name?
Degenerate loser.
I forget.
Alright, what else? So that was 2 shows.
2 shows, yes.
We need a third.
Third show is the best show on television, bar none. No matter what, you can't argue with it, but you've never watched it.
It still can't be that good.
It can be. You just don't.
I watch all things.
No, you don't.
I consume.
No, you don't.
I'm the consumer. That's what they call me.
No, they don't.
Next week is going to be called the consumer show.
Apple TV.
I'm not watching Ted's asshole.
Ted Lasso.
Nope.
The best show on television.
I don't know anything about it.
Season 1 was phenomenal.
What is it about?
He's an American football coach. And
he's just a football coach.
And he gets
Why
sent
you have to
over
say
to
American?
England. Because he gets sent to England.
This is an American show.
And he coaches a soccer team.
But he doesn't know how to do that. He's a football coach.
And that's what it's the hijinks that ensue from that. It is very, very, very funny.
Is he funny?
Jason Sudeikis is hilarious.
What was he in with the chick that
He's
played
been
the
in a lot
dentist?
of Horrible Bosses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That made me giggle.
It's a funny movie.
She's funny in that.
Jennifer Aniston?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Ted Lasso.
You ever watch the other show that's on there? She
The
watches
morning
it all the time. Yeah.
No.
That looks good.
Eh.
What's wrong with it? It's got a good cast.
It looks like it's kind of like
It's got a large cast.
Kind of looks like the Newsroom, but a
Newsroom
poor
smokes that
version of
shit.
it.
Newsroom smokes that shit.
That's why I don't
That
need to
guy's a
watch
great
it.
actor.
But Ted Lasso is
Ted's asshole, I call it.
comedy gold, and it has a heart. The show will make you cry.
No, it won't.
Oh, it will. If you don't, then you are a soulless prick.
Coco made me cry, and it'll make me cry every time I see it.
That, yes, I shed a tear
Mama
at that.
Coco.
But Ted Lasso, there are...
Half-hour episodes?
No, the first season starts off, they're half hours, 10 episodes in and out. Season 2, Apple said, hey, we want more, so they made them do 2 extra episodes, and they get longer. They get progressively longer. The season finale was 53 minutes.
Series finale?
No, there's at least a season 3 coming next year.
This is on Apple Telly?
Yes.
You know what's back on? The Walking Dead. It just went to a season break. They're
Season
doing
11.
8, and then a break, 8, and then a break, and then donezo. So it's 24 episodes in the last season. Spread over
That's
3.
what we call milking to the extreme.
Hey, it's back.
For the people
Negan's
that
still
watch
alive.
it.
Negan's still alive.
Well, I guess there's people that watch it, and this guy's one of the 5. So
Let's see how it ends.
there you go.
We got 16 more episodes to go, but now we're on
That's
break till
Too
February.
much. It's too
We're on
much.
break till February. In case you're wondering. And if you get AMC Plus, you can watch that shit a week ahead of time.
Paying for more subscription services.
Ah!
Watch Ted Lasso, Apple TV, $5 a month. It's the cheapest
Ted's
one,
asshole.
and it's the best show on TV. It'll make you feel good.
There's a new show coming out with Tom Hanks.
It's a
movie?
movie.
How do you feel about that one?
Man, looks fun-ish.
You like
Looks
Tom
like it'll be
Hanks?
sad.
You like Tom Hanks?
I like his movies generally.
What about the one where he's in the boat?
Captain Phillips.
Yeah.
I am the captain.
You like that one?
No, it's an overlong, dumb film.
I agree.
It
I don't
feels like it's 3
I
hours.
don't like the anorexic pirate that you should just break his fucking face and get out of there.
I had nothing against him.
Yeah,
He
he's
was
an
fine,
anorexic
but
pirate.
the movie's too long.
He doesn't come off as a scary guy. He's just an anorexic pirate that you could break in half.
I don't think that's what we do.
All right, so that was 3 shows now. How many movies did you say?
No more movies.
Good. No more movies.
Oh, no.
Oh!
One other Netflix recommendation.
Oh, shit. Yeah,
'cause it's
sex
Netflix.
education, if I can introduct.
This is not court. Interject. You're not interjecting anything. So, sex education on
Sex
Netflix.
Education is 3 seasons long so far. It's a British comedy about sex.
Oh, Ted Lasso, British.
Well, this is a well-written one. That's funny.
This is the best show on TV. It'll make you feel good.
Doesn't make me feel good.
It will.
Ted's asshole?
Ted Lasso.
Can we call him Ted's asshole?
Roy Kent is one of the best characters now on
that?
TV. One of the best written characters.
Kent, son.
Roy Kent.
Maybe it's all related.
He's here. He's there. He's every fucking where. Roy Kent. Roy Kent.
That's right, Superman.
No.
Clark Kent's
Roy
dad.
Kent.
This is Clark Kent's dad.
Stop it. Great show. Watch it, people. You'll love it.
Excuse me.
No, one quick Netflix recommendation. Bo Burnham Inside. It was a... Stop it. It was a
I've seen his
comedy
Facebook.
special that came out during the
smart guy.
pandemic. Yes.
He's
You saw his old stuff.
I saw his old...
Like when he was a
last thing.
kid.
His last thing.
Yeah, that was pretty good. That was like 5 years ago.
Yeah, it takes him this long to do these things.
Yeah, but this one, he just turns 30 in it, so he was 25, I guess, when the last one was.
Really?
But yes, Inside, it's not that funny at all. It's not a comedy.
Really?
It is a...
What comedy special?
Yeah, but that's misleading. It is a thought-provoking, avant-garde masterpiece. The songs that he does, they're catchy as shit, but if you listen to them, they have meaning. They're, you know, everything does.
He's good.
And just the way it's about depression. It's about, you know, just what it's not about being inside for COVID, even though that's when it takes place. It's more just being inside your mind, like inside a you know, somebody that's struggling with depression.
This guy does?
Yes. And it truly, it's thought provoking. I watched it one time. I watched it twice now. It does something to you.
It's better than the new Dave Chappelle.
I ain't watched that one yet.
I haven't seen that. That's creating controversy.
Yeah.
Guess he doesn't like chicks
We're
with
not.
dicks.
We're not going there. Yes.
Chicks with dicks or something.
But no, Bo Burnham's Inside. It was written, shot, produced, directed, edited, all by Bo. Because
the whole thing. He does the whole nine.
So he did everything. It is the most creative thing you'll see, because the way he's literally just in one room.
Really?
He's got a camera. That's all he has. An SLR camera that he controls with a digital SLR.
Is that a good one?
It's like my Nikon that I have.
All right, bring that over for next week.
No.
We'll shoot on the SLR.
No, mine's an old one.
Hit the comments if you want the SLR footage.
Nope. But it's just
I recommend it without seeing it.
a masterpiece. It truly will inspire you
to come into the studio and make a show.
To make things, to be a content creator.
That's what Dude is.
Who?
Like Kevin Smith. He said, go do stuff.
Yeah.
What's his thing?
What?
Find your whimsy or some shit?
Yeah, just find what makes you happy and do it.
What's he word called?
I forget.
He's like, find your whimsy or some shit.
Just find, do something and just
That's why we're doing this together.
So create.
3 inches away from each other.
Jesus Christ.
We're creating, Bo Burnham. Tune into our show. Bo Burnham will not be on next week.
Bo Burnham.
Yes.
Not Boo Burnham.
He won't be on next week.
No. But
we'll get him in the studio eventually.
It changes you if you watch it. It truly does, and the songs are catchy.
It's very powerful for you.
It is. It was something I didn't expect it to be. I was like, all right, I'll give it a shot.
Did you see his other material?
I watched the one before it, which was very good.
What's that one called?
Happy or something, or
yeah,
something like that.
It's in front of an audience, though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because those all did have an audience. I watched his first one, What or If or something.
No, I saw the second one. I think that's what made him famous.
The first one was okay. It was very. He was all over the place.
This one,
but this is just him, and it's a true masterpiece. Recommended, but it's not for everyone. A lot of people, you might not like it because it's not a comedy special. It's not that funny at all.
Comment down below if you've seen Bo Burnham. Do you like him?
And I did go before I recommend 2 musical acts.
Hey, I'm just sitting here.
Yes, you are.
I could eat more pretzels.
You could. I went to a show last night.
What's that mean?
A comedy show. I haven't been to a live show in.
Like where people make you giggle?
Yes, like a Kevin Smith show or a Chris Rock show or something. A stand-up comedy show.
Yeah, we're going to see Tool in February.
Tool is back, yes. But yes, I went.
Should we take mushrooms?
I'll just probably do gummies.
I want to do something.
It's Sunday. It's a Sunday night.
I don't give a fuck about that. I just want to experience.
February.
I want to experience it. It could be freezing.
It could be snow covered.
It could be snow covered. Move me inside.
Out the roads. It could be a blizzard.
It's inside, right? It's not at the football stadium.
Not at the link.
Oh, good.
Putting a Tool show at the link.
Boy, they could sell it.
Yeah, they've done it at Hershey.
They could sell it.
They could, but not in February.
February. There's an R in there. God damn it. February.
But anyway,
go back to what I think after Bo Burnham.
Went to Philadelphia last night, the city.
I've been there.
And the Kimmel Center, but not the Kimmel Center, the Academy of Music. It's connected to it.
I don't know where that is.
It's right on Broad Street. It's at the Avenue of the Arts and everything.
Where you run up the Rocky Steps?
No. The Art Museum is not near it, no.
Is it near the stadiums?
It's past. You go down, you get off the Broad Street.
Is it the one where the water's there?
No, there's no water.
And they throw the snow in the water?
I don't even know what that means, but no.
Didn't they used to plow the snow into the water? Because they didn't have any other place for it?
Yes.
But then they're like, there's salt in it. It's killing all the fish.
Yes. I believe so, but that's not it.
Oh shit!
But no, went to a comedy show.
Is that Broad Street, you said?
Yes.
I don't know where that is.
The act was John Mulaney.
That sounds like a comedy.
I'm not a fan of. I was never really a fan of his. He's got a very annoying voice. You've seen him before. You've heard his voice. He's like a small little dude. He's got black hair.
Like Chris Rock has an annoying voice.
Yeah, but his is like it was more annoying. He's having a baby with Olivia Munn now. He knocked up Olivia Munn.
Olivia Munn
from G4.
No, he didn't do that.
Oh, he did.
I can't picture.
He got a divorce, and then
yes.
And then Olivia Munn broke up with Aaron Rodgers or whatever years ago.
Oh.
And so he knocked her up, and they're having a baby.
Good for that baby.
But
be a good-looking baby.
It was, maybe just because I haven't been to a show in so long. But the opening act, I couldn't tell you his name. He was hilarious.
Todd.
No, it was a black guy, and he was hilarious.
There's black people named Todd. What's this guy talking about?
Oh my god. He was freaking hilarious.
Hey, black Todds, comment
Stop
below.
it.
We could have fans that are black that are named Todd.
Stop it.
Why can't they comment?
Oh my god.
He doesn't want black Todd commenting. This is ridiculous. All right, go ahead. His name's not Todd, but go ahead.
And then Mulaney was there. It was an hour and a half of straight. It was because he came out of rehab.
Can I interject? If there's a black Todd that comments down below, we'll mention it on the show next week.
Dear God. Fabulous.
John Mulaney just came out of rehab for what?
Coke, Adderall, everything. He was a drug addict. Okay. Straight up druggie. Mm. So he literally just got out of rehab not too long ago.
Sounds like a winner.
But it was one of the funniest things I've seen in a very, very long time.
Were you on drugs?
No.
No drugs.
It was because it was stories about going to rehab and the intervention and everything. It was a raw show. It was not a polished act. It was not complete like bing zinger zinger zinger. It was trying out material, I guess, for like a new tour or whatever. But it was so goddamn funny.
If you watched it on TV, would it have the same impact?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
And it was cool because he did a residency in Philly. It was the 14th show that he did. No. It was the 14th show. He was there from October 1st to October whatever last night was.
So he's polished that turd up pretty good before you saw it.
I think it was the same act the whole time.
You got to tweak some shit.
Probably.
You got to change or you'll die.
Well, the same people aren't going 14 nights.
Yeah, but some shit's not going to work.
It's true.
You could word something differently.
But yeah, it was the final show of it, and it was well worth it. Beautiful venue, and just one of the funniest shows I've seen.
Can you watch it somewhere?
No. There was no cell phones or anything. It was that kind of show.
Can't even get it bootlegged?
Nope.
Does he sell the DVD of it?
No.
You're screwed. You gotta take his word for it.
But it was, yes, if he's in your town.
John
Mulaney.
John Mulaney.
If he's in your town and he's doing this show, I forget what this show, I forget what the tour is called.
Oh, fuck. If John Mulaney's coming anytime soon.
But, yes, highly recommended. Hilarious. Let us pivot to music real quick.
We're going to see Tool in February.
Yes, Tool.
We'll be back next week, Wednesday. Sound good for you?
Sure, most likely.
Most likely, we might have a different camera so you can see us a little crisper. We'll still have the same beautiful microphones. We might pivot to a different thing so you can see some comic books maybe. Who knows? He's going to finish up right here with something. But please comment if you like what we're doing.
2 musical acts for...
2?
Yes.
Tool in February.
No, not anyone I'm going to see.
Oh.
It's 2 bands that I have fallen in absolute love with.
What kind of music is it? Reggae?
No.
Oh, God, I don't want any of that crap.
Hard rock.
Like
metalcore. Metalcore.
Do they scream?
Yes.
Is it dudes or chicks?
One is a female singer and one is a guy singer.
Is it Evanescence?
No.
It's the only chick.
So we're going to start with We'll start with one band. They put out an album a few weeks back called Eternal Blue.
Ooh,
it is it's their debut album. They are a Canadian band.
I like Canadian people.
Her name is Courtney LaPlante. She used to sing on I Wrestled a Bear Once.
I don't like LaPlante.
Well,
that LaPlante.
Sorry.
Is she French Canadian?
I don't know.
LaPlante.
But the band name is Spirit Box. They've been around for a few years, but they finally put out their debut album.
What's it sound like?
It's what is it? 13 songs, 12 songs, and it is album of the year. I don't listen to too many albums overall, but it's 12 bangers in a row. she sings. She got the voice of an angel, and then she screams like a goddamn demon. Her lows that she can hit are unfathomable. But then there's one song. It is the most hauntingly beautiful song ever. Probably, one of the most beautiful hauntingly song ever. Constance. It's about her grandma. No, it's about her grandma. She had dementia and she passed away. But it's Circle with. What is that? Circle with me. I don't know if you can play music on YouTube. And they go hard. They go hard on this. And then
that already sounds cool.
They have breakdowns in every song.
Flag for that.
Probably.
But we're not monetized right now. We're just a little below 1,000 subscribers. You could bring us back up. Sprinkle that cheddar on our heads, please. Thank you.
There you go.
So what's that band called? Spirit Box?
Spirit Box.
Okay.
They were touring with...
We will listen to them.
With Limp Bizkit.
Ah,
they were, but then the whole tour... No, they were trying to get out there. The tour got canceled due to COVID.
I sing that song all the time.
Break stuff?
Yeah.
It's a good song.
Break your fucking face.
There you go.
Give me something bright.
It hypes. No matter what, it'll hype you. That song will hype you if you're an angry white boy.
Break my fucking face.
Oh, dear God.
I'm going to break your...
But Spirit Box. It's hard rock. I guess you want to call it metalcore.
Yeah, I think when they scream.
Yes, but her clean choruses and everything, beautiful. She's got
I didn't know you were a metalhead.
Beautiful. I've become a very hardcore metalhead on 2 bands.
You should wear black all the time.
No.
All right.
Spirit Box, amazing.
Tap House.
Sure. Spirit Box.
Okay.
Amazing. Album of the year.
Check it
Eternal
out. Spirit Box. Blue.
Support these people. Try them out.
They're Canadian, even if you don't like Canadians.
See if you like them, if you like metal at all.
You like metal and girls?
Great band.
Check it.
Next band, they've been around, they've had 2 or 3 albums already. No.
Oh, sorry.
They are a metalcore, but also rock opera slash... I'm trying to describe them for people that don't know. It
doesn't have any reggae, right?
No, it's kind of like if...
Bob Marley.
Get off reggae!
I don't like Bob Marley.
Fascinating. He's been dead for 30 years.
I don't like 2 birds on a stone.
Panic at the Disco, like the way they make like those operatic kind of songs, like showy tunes. Yes, like, that's not just a pop song or a rock song. It's, it's
I
like...
don't know the difference between them and Fall Out Boy.
I didn't for a while, but now I do. But like, if they went hardcore...
But he's too busy going... Ah!
I don't know what that means.
Unlike that movie, Frozen. Isn't that the guy?
Brandon Urie?
What?
Brandon Urie?
Yeah, doesn't he sing like that song?
I don't watch Frozen.
Yeah, he sings that like when he hits the big high note. He's like, ah!
Okay.
Over the top, ridiculous crap.
Okay.
All right, Panic at the Disco.
But basically, if Panic at the Disco
didn't suck,
went hardcore, pure balls to the wall metal,
got a new singer that didn't suck.
Brandon Urie's got a very good voice.
He might, but not for metal.
But no, I never said for metal.
You just said if Panic at the Disco sang metal.
I didn't literally. I'm saying what this band is.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna ace my nose.
Fascinating.
Is this band better than Spirit Box?
They're both very good.
They're the same.
They're different.
This is a dude singer?
Yes.
Some people don't like chick singers.
Well, that's just weird.
It's a problem that people have.
Yes. His name's Spencer, I think.
Spencer
Lead
Hawes.
singer? No, Spencer Charnas or something.
Anyway,
the name of the band...
Yeah, what is
that? Ice Nine Kills.
Ice Nine Kills!
Inc. is what they go by.
What's that mean, Ice Nine Kills?
It's based on an old Kurt Vonnegut novel.
Nobody knows what that is.
Do we have 5-year-olds watching this? People have heard of Kurt Vonnegut.
Is it a
Slaughterhouse 5? No.
Never right. Sounds like a horror movie.
No, you've heard of things.
Slaughterhouse 5 sounds like a terrible
You've heard of
horror
things.
movie.
You've heard of Kurt Vonnegut before in your life.
I've never heard that name.
In school, you have.
You've never said that name to me before.
I never had. In school, you've read a book.
I've never had a man say that name to me.
Fine. Whatever. Anyway, there was a story he wrote, like Ice 9 is something, it's ice, it's something that froze at, like, regular temperatures. It didn't need to hit freezing point, so it could kill anything or anyone.
Absolute zero?
Yeah, but it didn't need to be at that. It would just freeze at any temperature.
What the fuck? So it's fake?
Yes, it was fake.
Oh, okay.
So
Slaughterhouse Kills?
No. Ice 9 Kills.
Ice 9 Kills.
They've been around, I think, 3 or 4 albums. There's screaming, yes.
Are they going to open for Tool?
No.
How do you know?
I've seen who opens, and it's not Ice 9
Who
Kills.
is it?
I don't know.
All right, Ice 9 Kills.
But if you like horror films, Horror
Okay.
films. Okay.
Like what? As an example.
Friday the 13th. Halloween.
Those
Child's
are like
Play.
fake ones, aren't they?
They're horror films. What do you think a horror film is?
Something that's like scary.
Slasher films.
Yeah, but that's different to me.
Horror films are
It's like-
a genre.
Yeah, but it's like corny horror films. Like Jason's like corny.
Okay.
Don't they have like ones that are like scary where they're like really creepy shit happening?
The Conjuring. That movie
No,
freaked
I've
me
never
out.
seen that. I'm talking like I don't think a Rob Zombie film should be in the same category as Jason film.
They're both bloody. They're horror.
Yeah, but one's like you could be like, oh my god, that's real. Those people exist. That could be happening in Arkansas somewhere. And the other one's
Hillbilly
like,
horror
a stupid
versus
fucking guy
slasher
in a mask
films from the
who will never
1980s?
die.
Because he's eternal.
Kevin Bacon was one of those.
Yes.
Did you know that?
Yes.
He was a young
Yes,
child.
I did. Oh, he was a young child. He was a kid. He
Second
was
to
young.
that, there's a lake somewhere
Camp
that
Crystal
actually
Lake?
has him
Yeah,
in a
underneath.
concrete thing. So if you go in the lake
I'd freak out.
and you look down,
I'd
he's down
freak.
there.
I'd freak if I saw
That'd be
Voorhees down
crazy
there.
cool.
But
So
Voorhees
wherever
is the
that
man.
is, go to that lake.
Voorhees is the man.
All right. So if you like those
horror
movies and you
films.
like screamy metal music, they make videos together.
Yes. They made last album was the Silver Scream. So it's a concept album essentially. It's 13 songs. They're all based
Ooh, you
off
gotta say
of
13. 12 wouldn't be scary.
they're all based on movies. The American Nightmare, which is
Psycho?
no, Freddy Krueger.
No.
Stabbing in the Dark, Halloween.
What's the one with the guy?
They're not doing Jason Voorhees.
No.
Camp Crystal. Thank God It's Friday is the Jason Voorhees song.
What's the
It's
one
great.
with the guy who played Batman?
American Psycho?
That's a great movie.
You know that song. Have you heard the new song? Or that was one of the songs from American Psycho?
You just hit me with like 4 questions. I haven't seen American Psycho in 20 years.
I don't even like that movie. But the first Silver Scream is with all those different movies. It's got and every chorus that band sings is legitimately great. Every single chorus that they do, you might not like the rest of the song, because there's a lot of screaming going on, but the choruses are clean.
High screaming? Like you can understand?
No,
That's that?
yeah, but
Sometimes you can't understand
but that's not it. It's not deathcore.
That's like guttural.
Yeah, it's not deathcore. You can understand every word he says. You understand everything he says.
Right.
But
that shit is just brutal.
that's too stupid. But they make music videos for each one. Like the first album, they make music videos.
For each one?
They made like 6 or 7.
There's 13 tracks.
I know they're not making one for everyone. It's a movie essentially. They make mini movies for.
Are they well shot?
Yeah, they're legitimate.
Really?
And then so now coming out this Friday, Silver
Friday
Scream
13th?
2. No. Today's the 12th.
Today's not the 12th. You can watch this whenever the fuck you want.
No rules. Silver Scream 2, Welcome to Horrorwood. So it's a sequel.
Is that like Hollywood?
No shit, Sherlock. Yes. So they've already they've already released 4 singles for it.
Really? How many songs are there? Don't tell me 13.
I think there's
again.
14 on this one.
Oh, good. 13's a beat up number.
So the first one was Hip to Be Scared, which is based off of American Psycho
Why?
because it's a horror film.
You know there's actually some buildings that don't have a 13th floor.
Yes, a lot
How
of them.
childish is that?
Because you don't want to go on the 13th floor.
It doesn't matter. It's a fake fugazi.
You don't want to go on the 13th
I would
floor.
go on the 13th
Well,
floor any day of the
you're not
week.
going to.
That's the silliest shit ever. If you build a building...
Oh, dear, just
fucking
go. Are
make
you
it
talking to
13th
people?
floor, please.
Oh my God! Build a 13th floor.
Please, don't be a baby. All right, so this sounds cool. This sounds like it's up your wheelhouse. I didn't know you're a metalhead, which is cool. I just learned.
Yes.
But you love movies, and it sounds like you're in a big horror.
I love
and they
horror
pushed all
films.
this smush together.
Yes.
Like, fatouge!
So they went with American Psycho.
All right.
Catchy as shit song. It's catchy as fuck.
Really?
Then the next one was Assault and Batteries, which is Child's Play Chucky.
Remember that Batteries Not
little
Included
doll.
movie?
Johnny Five?
No, the other one with the little... It was like an apartment building. Was that called Batteries Not Included? There was another movie that had like little aliens.
Oh yeah.
What was the Johnny Five movie called?
I
that
can't.
called
Short Circuit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Remember Batteries Not Included?
Yeah.
I don't know. It stinks out to me. All right.
But Assault and Batteries is based on that.
It's a cute title.
It's got the chorus is just it's the old. Remember the Toys R Us song? I don't want to grow up. I don't want to.
Yeah.
So they did that essentially as the chorus. Like they took that melody, and then they did. How's it go?
I think you can sing it.
Oh, the Toys R Us one. Yeah, I have one.
He has a microphone.
You'll never grow up. You'll never make it past 6. This 2 foot tall demonic doll will make you his bitch.
Oh, I like that.
It just, the way it flows, you know,
Yeah.
it's funny because it's like it's comical.
Do they use the Freddy Krueger song?
1, 2, Freddy's coming in for you. The American Nightmare. I forget if they have that in there.
See, that sounds pretty cool.
Yeah,
I just made it sound cool.
there you go. So it was Assault and Batteries. Then they did Rainy Day, which is Resident Evil.
How's that a horror movie? That's a video game.
It's a horror-ish film.
It's a video game.
Yes. But that's a catchy song. That's the most easy listening of the songs, I guess, but it's very catchy.
Easy listening.
And then they just put out
Kenny G.
Yes. Last Friday they just put out the new one. What the fuck's it called? Funeral Derangements. Pet Cemetery.
Oh, that was a creepy movie.
So that is the most hardcore song they've had yet. It's like the hardest song ever that they've done. It just starts. It attacks you. But again, the chorus, Spencer writes the fucking greatest choruses known to man.
You would see these guys at Town.
I was about to a couple weeks ago. They were actually local.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why didn't you see them?
I ended up just doing something else that night.
Wanking, as the Brits call it?
Sure. No. Saw a Free Guy instead.
Sounds like you regret this decision.
Yeah. But it is what it is.
The Brits call it wanking.
Listen to Ice Nine Kills, especially in spooky season, Halloween-ish.
In the dark? Would it scare you?
No.
With your pants off?
I don't know why you would do that, but okay.
Ice Nine Kills!
Buy the album. Support the album if you like. You know, just support these small artists.
They're from Doka?
No.
Ice Nine Kills!
Support small bands. Spirit Box.
Spirit Box.
Are Canadian rockers, and the Ice Nine Kills. I don't know where they're from. I think they're California. I forget where they're from. But great music, catchy. If you like horror films and you like metal, put them together. You can't go wrong with those two bands.
We've hit on everything. From comic books
there you
to
go.
everything on that. Look at that. Movies dabbled in between.
And
I have a quick music thing. It's I don't know, it's ridiculous. It makes me giggle. It's called Wet Leg, I believe. Have you heard this one?
Can't say I have.
It's on 104.5, which is a local station. It's called Wet Leg, I think is the band.
Station.
And it's a chick, and she's singing about she went to college to get a degree. All her friends call it the Big D. I went to college and got the Big D. Went to college and got the Big D. Makes me giggle every time I hear it.
Oh, dear God.
It's called Chaise Lounge. Chaise Lounge. They say it really funny. Chaise Long. Chaise Long. Well, she went to college and got the Big D.
There you go.
Makes me giggle.
That's what they do.
So stay tuned. Next week, we're shoot for 8:30, maybe 8:45. Latest we go is 9. You come back, you tune into this same channel, and we're going to do the same shit, but we'll talk about different shit, but it'll be kind of the same shit. If you liked us, you better thumbs us up, sus. You better subscribe. Turn that box, whatever color it is, turn it the opposite. I think if it's gray, boom, make it red. Comment below. What do we need? We want a gay black Paul to comment. We want everybody to tell us about Superman. Tell us if you've listened to Spirit Box, Ice Nine Kills. Tell us what you think about sex education. Any comic books that you want us to read. Anything you want us to talk about for next week. Hit us in the comments below. Got anything else to say?
Don't put your finger on my face.
I will never put my finger in this man's face again.
Video games will probably be discussed at another point.
Yes, and if you want to get anything printed or painted, I'm going to plug myself right here. UncouthArt.com. I paint minis. I print shit. I paint shit. Hit me up. I'm a professional.
He has a studio, people.
I do.
3D printers everywhere I'm looking. I can't not get away from them.
I print all of the things.
So he'll print you what you need.
Thank you for tuning in.
Tuning in.
Tune in today, tomorrow, and the next day. We'll see you next week. Merry Christmas to all, and to all good night.
No.
Oh, sorry. It's not Christmas.
Happy Halloween, bitches.
Oh, yeah. It's coming up to the Halloween season.
Did you stop it?
I don't know how to stop it. Hold on.
Hit the stop button.
Hold on.
Stop.
Bye, guys.